everyone, it's me again, Desmond Nez from Rage Against the Film. Well, guess what? I'm back. So to herald my triumphant return, how about we do a legend of a movie known simply as Legend. Now, I've just got to get this out here first. This movie is absolutely beautiful. I mean, the sets are amazing, the costumes and the makeup is spectacular. So, why would you want to review this movie? Well, let's see. Because everything that would make this the magnum opus of movies is severely lacking. I mean, the characters suck, the story sucks, and there are plot holes screaming at you, but why take my word for it? So let's dive right in with Legend. So we begin in the leftover set of Fantasia as we get a look at the local wildlife while credits roll. Aww. Wait, what? The hell is that? That's Blix, the goblin, and he or she, it's kind of hard to tell by the voice, is off to see his boss, the Lord of Darkness, played by Tim Curry. Darkness monologues over how sunlight kills him and his plans to make the world dark. Hey, as long as he doesn't glitter, I'm fine with that. So Blix goes in and Darkness reveals that creatures of light still roam the earth, and he has a plan to kill them. What are these creatures, you may ask?
Let this serve to remind you.
Ah, Knifeface, the lesser-known cousin of Pinhead. Funny, I thought he would have been on the team of evil, but
They are each crowned with a single horn reaching straight to heaven.
No, it's unicorns. How original. Now, how do you catch, let alone kill, a unicorn?
Innocence. Innocence.
Ah, innocence. I'm sure I have a jar or two of that lying around somewhere here. Give me a second. We cut to Princess Lily, played by Mia Sara, frolicking through the woods. How do we know she is a princess? Well, she looks pretty and sings, of course, because apparently that's what all princesses do. Where does she live? Who knows? It never tells. Where's her personal guard who are supposed to keep her safe? Who knows? But the Three Stooges have followed her to wherever this is, and we get our first and only look at the subjects of her kingdom. Seriously, other than the princess herself, we see nothing else of the kingdom. I'd be surprised if these were the only two subjects in her kingdom. Just saying.
Blooming fairies.
Ah, yes, because fairies are the cause of everything inconvenient in this world. So, after what most would consider breaking and entering, the princess and Nell, the peasant woman, speak because that's what royalty does. Speak to the peasants. And even Nell says how absurdly stupid it is for Lily to mingle with the lower classes.
But my father doesn't know it won't trouble him.
Oh, the willful heart invites despair. Then it's common sense, Art. Lily. Princess Lily. I look on you as a daughter. If you'll pardon my saying it, it's time you started behaving like the princess you are. Oh, and you look out for Spriggan and Banshee, my girl. These woods be thick with them. Stay clear of toadstool rings and willow trees.
And off she goes into the woods again. Seriously, if she gets kidnapped, she deserves it. And even Nell simply lets her go with piss-poor warnings about banshees and toadstool rings. Really? Banshees? Come on, you dumb broad. If the woods are really that dangerous, then maybe, just maybe, you should send someone with her! Really? And do you care nothing about your princess? It's like Mario all over again. So, Princess Lily wanders through the incredibly safe, banshee-filled woods, calling out the name Jack. And who should appear? Peter Pan's older brother, I guess. No, though that would make for a more interesting story. This is Jack, played by the one and only Tom Cruise. She gives him some food that she filched from Nell. Yeah, innocent. Nice flips. I'm sure your athletic prowess will come in handy later on in the film. So this is Jack, the love interest of Lily, and if that isn't clear to you after the first 3 minutes of them on screen, then you're just stupid. He has been teaching her how to speak with the animals when suddenly he says he has a surprise for her. So, like the creeper he is, he blindfolds her and takes her to where the secret is, all the while being tailed by Blix and his crew. And what should appear? Whales? I'm not even kidding. They inserted the songs of humpback whales into this movie. I mean, yes, at one point they did help save the world, but... Moving on.
Admiral, there be whales here.
No, it's the unicorn, so sacred animals that are the only deterrent to darkness. So Blix gets into a prime spot to ambush the unicorns as Princess Lily and Jack watch the unicorns in amazement. Surely nothing stupid will happen, right?
Do you speak the language?
They express only love and laughter. Dark thoughts are unknown to them.
Right, movie?
No!
Right, movie? Of course it does, because the innocent Princess Lily wants to pet them, even though Jack nearly begs her to stay near him. I mean, come on, girl. You don't listen to your father. You don't listen to Nell. At least listen to the feral boy who knows much more about the woods and what lives in it than you do. You know, I don't remember the last time someone tried to pet a unicorn. I wouldn't recommend it. And that look says it all. I mean, look at her! Whatever, I do what I want! So she goes out to meet the unicorns, and I must say they take her presence rather well.
You spook the beast and spoil the trap.
No, I think they're spooked enough already. But the unicorns calm down. Lily manages to pet one. Jack gets pissy and walks away. And then... So Blix chases after the unicorn while Lily finds Jack, who is not too happy with her.
What you did is forbidden.
Who says so?
It is known, Lily. These are sacred animals.
Known? By who? You? Then why didn't you just say that instead of letting her go to the unicorn in the first place?
You risk your immortal soul talking like that.
Who are you, Jesus? I didn't see the harm. Hell, they willingly let her touch them.
Let me sing to you. I'll chase your fears away.
No, I think I've heard enough of the one song you know. I'll skip it, thanks. So, as Blix chases after the unicorns, Lily tells Jack that the one who finds her ring will be her husband before flinging it into a nearby pond, claiming that it is a challenge for them, and Jack jumps in to find it. Idiot. But, I mean, look on the bright side. If you drown, you won't have to deal with her cock-teasing anymore, eh? So, as Jack searches for the ring, Blix catches up to the dying unicorn and takes its horn, while a blizzard suddenly appears. Lily runs off. Wow, I can see the love there, as Jack breaks through the now frozen pond surface. Lily returns to Nell's farmhouse only to find that everything and everyone is frozen stiff. But before you can say let it go, Blix and his cronies shows up to destroy the place. Because they just hate farmers?
Goblin omelet.
Very nice. Very nice.
So after that useless scene, Lily decides that she must put things right herself. Find actual soldiers that might be able to help but her. And cut to Jack, lying in the snow as we see Tinkerbell, who must have taken the second star to the left, buzz around him. Jack, considering the snow and what very little he is wearing, isn't dead as he wakes up.
Lily? Lily?
Ooh, no, LSD, but close. So Jack sits up and finds himself surrounded by these guys.
Who's there? Who are you?
You be a forest child and not know the gump.
Okay, when I hear the term Gump, I think of either this monstrosity from Return to Oz or this much better movie I would rather be watching.
I know everything, Jack.
Everything? Then why is it like this? Why is it winter now?
I'd be a powerful wizard indeed, could I answer?
Wow. For someone who knows everything, you don't know squat. Dumbass. And if you claim to know everything, then all this should be old news. Maybe your tweaker friends dropped the info ball somewhere. I mean, seriously, look at those things. Okay, moving on. So, after answering a riddle, Jack and the Gump are now friends and have a drink to celebrate.
Well spoken. And if it's wine you want, it's wine we shall have. Brown tongue!
Okay, brown tongue? I can only guess at what that guy's job is. After that, Jack the Gump, Brown Tongue, and Dwarf number 2 go to meet up with the last unicorn. Jack goes up to talk with it, and she tells him that a champion must rise to combat darkness. Wait. Earlier in the film, Jack said that unicorns don't talk in any spoken language, and that their thoughts are expressed only through feelings and happiness. So how are you able to speak their language? Do you have some power that we don't know about? So Brown Tongue is left to guard the last unicorn from further attack as Jack and the others go to arm up. The Gump takes them to a cave he knows is filled with weapons and armor the dwarves from the Hobbit left behind, though he himself cannot enter. So Jack and Tinkerbell go in when...
I'm Una. Nobody knows but you. It's our secret, Jack. Don't tell Gump.
Even though as he knows everything, he should also know about this, right?
I can be anything you want me to be. Even your heart's desire.
Creeper. We see the goblins playing with the unicorn horn, or the elder wand, whatever, as darkness comes to crash the party and takes one of them for trying to threaten him.
Shit!
Did that guy really just say shit?
Adios, amigo!
Cut back to Brown Tongue, cooking and chilling with the unicorn when who should enter but Princess Lily, followed by Blix and the other goblin thing. Brown Tongue bravely fights them with a skillet before being shot down.
You can't! Check out who's this duck. They done for me.
Well, at least he doesn't have to worry about the rest of this film. So the last unicorn and the princess get captured. Big surprise when Jack and the others return. They lament over Brown Tongue.
Brown Tom. Brown Tom.
Goblin. Screwball. Shark lad.
Wait, he's not dead? How the hell?
Goblins. Shot me through me brain pan.
Oh. So they travel to the Lair of Darkness, which apparently is located on Dagobah, and attempt to cross the swamp. One of them gets taken R2-D2 style, and the others rush to help him, only to come across Yoda's ex-wife. Jack waits for the right moment to draw his sword and epic fail!
Our universe is doomed! Doomed!
Now don't give up yet, you crybabies!
Jack buys some time as he fishes for a sword before finally killing the swamp hag. Inside of the lair, Lily is being watched by Big Brother as Jack and the others sneak in, only to immediately get captured. Yeah, great heroes. They meet up with the other goblin from before when it is revealed that he is just like them. He gets taken by whatever that is to be cooked while the others try to escape. Jack then reveals Una's secret, which the Gump takes rather well.
You willful sprite.
Una agrees to help them on the condition that Jack gives her a kiss. Haven't heard that trope being used before. Jack refuses, but Una helps them anyway. They decide to split up and cover more ground, with the dwarves going one way and Jack and the Gump going another. We then see Darkness lamenting on how utterly alone he is and wanting to hook up with Princess Lily.
It has been an eternity since I felt such desire. What am I to do? I'll take her then.
Fool! You must woo her.
Yeah, let that sink in a moment or two. When this statue tells him not to take her by force, but to convert her to his side. It is here that we get into possibly the strangest scene in the movie. And we seem to have gone into Black Swan territory? I don't know, but hopefully it doesn't last long. Hopefully. After that, in a wardrobe change, we are fully introduced to our main villain, Darkness.
Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Tim Curry is a fantastic actor. He's one of my favorites. He gives everything he has into every performance he does, but damn! What's with all the creepy characters? I mean, seriously, I don't know what's creepier. Tim Curry is this, Tim Curry is this, Tim Curry as this, or Tim Curry as this.
Well, how about that?
Jack, Una, and the Gump find where Lily and the Unicorn are and devise a plan to stop Darkness. How? Why, by using sunlight, of course. They go back to Hell's Kitchen, rescue the dwarf from being cooked, and set to work gathering all of the shiny plates to act as mirrors, all the while Darkness is trying to subdue Lily. They accidentally wake up the cooks and have a rather lackluster fight with them. They set to work setting up the plates while Darkness and Lily have a little sit down to eat and talk.
I think I'll stand if you don't mind.
But Lily comes up with a plan of her own to pretend to go along with Darkness and try to get the unicorn free while Jack and the others get into position to strike. Jack holds out hope for saving Lily while the Gump is convinced that she is lost and
Kill her. Forget her. Think about about the unicorn. Do it! I'll do it.
No!
Oh, dude! Guy, don't you think that's a little extreme? So Lily cuts the unicorn's chain while Jack and the Gump switch targets and shoot darkness. Jack then swings down for the epic showdown of hero and villain. Huh. Would have thought this fight would have been at least halfway entertaining. And where did his sword go? But Jack gets a break when he manages to snag the unicorn horn and sunlight rains in. Somehow strong enough to blow two massive doors off their hinges and disintegrate the dwarf guy in the process. Jack cuts off Darkness's hand, recovers the horn, and Darkness is sent flying into space. How? I have no clue. So they return the horn, the unicorn comes back to life, Lily becomes good again after Jack finds and returns his ring to her, Lily goes home, and Jack runs into the sunset. What shit!
Wow.
So that was Legend, a beautiful movie marred by bad writing, horrible characters, and stupid plot holes. But, I mean, I really don't know what else to say about this movie. It's pretty bad. Not the worst movie I've ever seen, but definitely a far cry from what otherwise would have been something great. My advice? Mute the flick. Throw on some great tunes, and just enjoy the scenery, costumes, and makeup. I'm Desmond S, and I'll see you next time on Rage Against the Film. You can stop filming now. This isn't going to be in the outtakes.
I didn't even think you were going to have any outtakes.
I'm not going to.
Oh, see, there you go.